Yeah, I mean, it's execution and more dynamic play, calling and selecting, and the whole thing, the whole collective unit. The whole collective unit. Poor. Ridiculous. I mean, if you count the 21, if you're going to dump that into your red zone, 7 trips in the red zone, a lack of execution, a lack of a real great dynamic moment. You know, whether it's play selection, playmaking ability, in that high level moment. You know, first and second down in the field zone, everybody's just operating. You get down there in the red zone and the game's on the line, it's like you're the pilot of the space shuttle and you're re-entering the atmosphere. It's a big deal. It's a much greater challenge than, flying a propeller plane at 10,000 feet. That's the next step. Executing, winning these games. Disappointing loss.
Yeah, I mean, that's been a big thing all season. We're talking about finishing. We get in the red zone, we have to put up points. We score touchdowns, actually, not try to not get the field goals, but that's what we did today.
Red zone struggles, is that a matter of the field being condensed and potentially not does that even out, I guess, offense versus defensive matchups where you're not able to take advantage of some of the mismatches you have?
Yeah, I mean, by the book, it shrinks the playbook, and that's any team. But it just comes down to execution. Your field zone plays, you have to execute them, and your red zone plays, you have to execute them.
You guys are under 50% in terms of getting the red zone, scoring touchdowns. Is that something that you thought is an area or game that you guys would improve on?
From last year,
or even from earlier this season?
Yeah, it's definitely something we got to hammer down on. I mean, it was really first quarter production, and I think we produced a lot more in the first quarter, but it's just unacceptable to make that many trips to the red zone and come up with so few points. So we gotta figure that out.
Ryan, what are the challenges of running offense in the red zone? Coach likened it to trying to pilot the space shuttle versus running offense in the open field, which is like piloting a propeller
it's just
plane.
everything.
It's more complicated and pressurized.
Everything's just tighter, and the windows are smaller. There's just less space, and if you're thinking about, let's not turn the ball over, so you can get a field goal. It's hard. That's a hard question to answer. I mean, it's just so much. There's not as much space, and we obviously haven't had tremendous success in the red zone, so we need to change what we're doing, and we'll hammer down on film and get it fixed.